Hello, my name is Renee Barabal, the Practical Shaman here, and I'm coming to you with the weekly Wind Spirit card pull. I did pull a wind earlier this week during the equinox ceremony, and if you want to listen to that, you can go over to my Practical Shaman website and sign up, and you'll receive the bounce journey, which is pretty awesome. Learn how to bounce between seasons, bounce between episodes of your life, different cycles. And the wind that I had pulled earlier in the week was Ecatal, the passion, the Aztec wind of passion. And that's about rising from the ashes. But let's see what wind I pull for the coming week here. Oh, two stuck together. So I'm going to go with the first one, Yaponcha, the Hopi wind of moderation. And it's about adjusting and compensating. And let's see what it says in the Winds of Spirit book about Yaponcha. It's interesting. I was reading some earlier this week about Yaponcha, or the Hopi tradition, and this man who's been living on the reservation, and how they were thinking that it was best not to use electronics and electricity and things like that, and really going back to nature now. If we're talking about moderation and adjusting and compensating, I would find that personally, that lifestyle for me kind of hard. I mean, I was happy this week when the housekeeper came and the house was nice and clean. So let's talk about the Hopi, the Yaponcha in the East. And we want to talk to Yaponcha to bring balance in every area of our lives. So what does that mean? I know for me, I have a work trip coming up this week, but that doesn't necessarily mean that I have to go tip the scales one way or the other. I've been resting, getting ready, packing, cleaning the outside of the house and doing what I need to do in order to be ready to go. Oh, and you can hear Sami in the background. She must have heard me say I was going. Oh, hold on one second. So here you have it. I'm over codependent with the cat. She cries and she has me jumping and hopping. Anyone else have pets like that? Let me know, because I don't know what to do. She just is spoiled. I've spoiled her, and even the vet said, Renee, you've spoiled her. So the gift of Yaponcha as a steady east wind may symbolize prosperity and fulfillment. You are being rewarded for your humble adherence to the traditions of your community. Nourishing rain falling upon the parched desert is the ultimate gift from the Creator. Your newly planted seeds will now germinate. Daily rituals such as singing will restore inspiration. Reciprocity is the key to living a balanced life. Now that's really interesting, because in the equinox ceremony, or the balance between the light and the day, so this moderation, this balancing, this adjusting and compensating, what we did was we did a winnowing ceremony, and you can, again, hear that over at thepracticalshaman.com and read more about Yaponcha in the book Winds of Spirit. And what we did was we had a handful of grains or a handful of wheat, and we let the winnowing wind come and take what we didn't need. So think about that in terms of adjusting and compensating in your life. Like, how could you easily adjust if you put everything in your hand that was too much to do this week? I've got way, way, way too much to do. I want to, pack all the wind whistles for the next month. I want to, make sure that the cat litter box is all clean, ready to go, get some new clothes, all of these things. And then the day starts to feel like totally unawkward, unbalanced. And, then I want to spend time out in my yard with my Buddha fountain and all of that. So what I do is I put everything into my hand, and then I let the winds of Yaponcha come by and blow what I don't need or what isn't needed at this time out from the hand back into, the energetic field. And of course, we're going to release all of those things with love. So let's try that. Let's call to Yaponcha, and let's see this winnowing experience of a heavy hand, because we have lots to do, always lots to do, dishes, schoolwork with kids. I mean, there's just endless things to do. Did you ever notice things don't stop? Things are on a cycle, and they just seem to always be there. So let's call to Yaponcha. Let's center to the earth. Let's call to Yaponcha to blow what is no longer needed right today. And then let's put an energy bubble around ourselves so that we can feel the degrees of our adjusting and moving as we try to create balance in our life. Now, Yaponcha is going to come and take away, winnow away all the things that we don't need at the moment. And then let's put an energetic bubble around ourselves so all of these treasures are protected as we move forward this week. Wow, always blowing that wind whistle gets me really, really centered. And this is the wind sack where I keep my Winds of Spirit cards and my wind whistle. This is my birthday wind whistle. I have other ones. They're being made especially for this work. And you can learn all about the Winds of Spirit in the work. And also grab this Hay House award-winning, Nautilus Gold award-winning book over on Amazon or on my website if you want it signed. And I'm Renee, and I'm the Practical Shaman, and I wish you a week of moderation.